how have you seen the evolution of these different stakeholders transition from, 2022 when AI wasn't really a thing to now where I feel like every enterprise has some sort of AI team that's in charge of leading strategic initiatives, or if there's not one already, somebody or some team is in that sort of transition and adding those responsibilities for procuring AI tools into their day-to-day.
Yeah, I really love that. I think it's been really cool to witness the transition from the sort of Wild West of 2023, maybe, where everyone was just trying to buy something, right? There's a lot of excitement and a lot of, budget being unlocked, but very little, candidly, like strategy or thought between, what are you actually going to do? And so in those early days, it was just like buy something, roll out, some sort of AI tool for everybody, or maybe, build something in-house. And I think, especially in those early days, the big focus was just like, how do we get everyone like building AI systems? How do we make everybody like an AI builder? And over time, I think enterprises have gotten a lot savvier here. And it sort of reminds me a lot actually of, the early days of my career. And I started my career in 2010 at Google. It's kind of the very beginning of the data wave, right? And in those days, big data was like the new hot thing, kind of like AI is now. And everybody wanted to hire data engineers and data scientists, and everybody wanted to make data-driven decisions. So all of a sudden, you had an influx into every company of all these like quote data people. And you had, we were running around building data pipelines and dashboards, like, left, right, and center. And you end up in the situation where, on the one hand, it's really cool because you can make all these data-driven decisions. But on the other hand, if you're the CFO and you want to ask a really basic question, like how much money did we make last month? There's 24 different dashboards to answer that question. And all of them give you a slightly different answer because the data cleaning process and, the data collection process is slightly different in each dashboard. And then all of a sudden, your enterprise is in chaos because you can't make basic decisions because no one agrees what the answers to the basic questions are. And so we're kind of seeing that same shift where in the data world, the solution to that was to build a data platform team, have that data platform team create a centralized data lake, data warehouse, whatever you want to call it. And then the domain specific teams would be able to build dashboards off of that centralized data platform. And that's exactly what we're seeing happening now in the AI space, where in the early days was just buy every AI tool and like connect it to all of your systems. And now it's like a much more thoughtful, the very leading enterprises is a much more thoughtful approach of let's set up an AI platform team. Let's have that AI platform team curate a centralized registry of agents and MCPs, a context lake, essentially. And they allow all of the different agents and MCPs to read from that centralized context lake so that anyone who's AI savvy on any of these teams can like create whatever agent they need for their operational needs. But as you do that, all of the agents are fundamentally singing from the same hymn sheet, right? And it's been really, really awesome to witness what took us like 10 years to figure out for data, take us like 1 year to figure out for AI. It's like really heartwarming, honestly.